A story a week, the mind's masterpiece, a work of art from heart to heart. Tales of wonder, wonder she inspires. Upon her canvas, worlds are built, hearts are healed, hopes restored, dreams revealed, puzzles solved, faiths take flight, good works are born. A story a week. Sit back and relish this week's story.
A story about no story, out of nothing, you make something. Oh, how you turn my silence into praise, making no story a story.
It's funny, this week's story almost didn't happen. For the first time in a long while, I had nothing, no idea, no story. And so I sat there at my desk and I was waiting for inspiration, like someone sitting at a bus stop and waiting for a bus that takes forever to get there. So I looked at the clock, and then I looked at the ceiling, and then I looked at my blank page. My blank page looked back. Nothing. So I just thought, okay, this is it. This is the week where I finally have nothing to offer for a story a week. Have you ever been there? In that strange, uncomfortable space where ideas, strength, joy, motivation, all of it just evaporates overnight. So I sat there and I thought, God, what do I do? What can possibly come out of nothing? And then I felt a strong impression on my heart. Tell them that. Tell them the truth. Tell them the story didn't show up this week. Tell them you searched your creativity and came up empty. Tell them even storytellers sit in silence sometimes. As I leaned into that impression, I realized something. Sometimes the silence is the story. Sometimes the empty page is the message. Sometimes the lack of inspiration becomes the inspiration. Because what if your nothing moment is actually God inviting you into honesty, into rest, into humility, into total dependence on Him instead of your creative strength. So as I sat in that stillness, it dawned on me that God is not only present when the fire is burning bright. He's also there when the spark feels completely gone. He's not only with us when we produce, when we perform, when we create, when we impress. He's also with us when we stare at the blank pages and whisper, Lord, I got nothing today. So let's talk about you. Your nothingness may not be about writing like mine. It may be life or faith, your goals, your sense of direction, your prayer life. Maybe you're waiting for something, a breakthrough, a sign, a next step, and nothing is forthcoming. The emptiness feels heavy. The blank page of your life feels embarrassing. Can you relate? But here's what I learned this week. God is not intimidated by our empty spaces. He's not disappointed when we have nothing. He's not surprised by our quiet seasons either. Sometimes He leads us into stillness just to show us that He is still enough. So yes, this moment of I have no story today became a story after all. A story about no story. Because even in your nothing, God is quietly shaping something. And sometimes the most honest stories we tell are the ones born from a place of emptiness. Thank you for listening. If you are in a blank page moment of your life, remember that even when nothing seems to be happening, God is still shaping something in you. I am Declan. See you next Tuesday for another story. Bye-bye.
In my emptiness, God fills me up. He's a song that rises when my strength feels weak, when nothing seems to be happening. He still makes something out of nothing. A story about no story.